Hey everybody, welcome to Five Best Bets. I'm John Layfield. Well, we're killing it so far, and I've still got my Satchel Paige replica jersey on because we're still winning. As long as we're winning, I'm going to keep wearing it, and hopefully I wear it all season. Me and Mr. Gerald Brisco love betting baseball. Stories of Brisco and Bradshaw, that's the YouTube channel that you're on. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff. There was our total yesterday of all of our bets. We're up over 4 units, and the rugby picks that were at the very end were 3-2 on rugby. Should have gone 4-1. Had a late try that shouldn't happen, but that's what happens in sport. We were 2-3 on five best bets, but we were 5-0 on props, 2-3 on Nerfies, 3-2 on Nerfies, 3-2 on totals, and 5-2, I believe it was, on extra side. So really, really solid day, unbelievable day. We've had up over 2.5 units first day, up over 4.5 units second day, and up over 4 units yesterday. Count rugby up over 4.5 to 5 units yesterday. Straight into five best bets today. Start off with New York Yankees. Yesterday, they absolutely boat raced the Brewers. The first three pitches by Nestor Cortez went the other way. They still haven't landed. Wind was blowing out yesterday. It's blowing in a little bit today. Shouldn't make a huge difference. Stroman on the mound for New York. Savali on the mound for Milwaukee. Stroman has been hit and miss. Hopefully today he's on. If he is, we win. New York minus 138. That's the bet. Philadelphia behind Nola and playing in Washington against Parker. Parker's had some trouble with Philly, as most pitchers have had. You may not have Trey Turner. You may not have Real Muto. Real Muto went 0 for yesterday. It was the only prop that we didn't hit. It was an extra prop. Looked like he might be hurt, but he may not be playing today. I don't think it matters. Give me Philadelphia minus 137. Wind blowing out, by the way. Pretty steady in Washington. And then Kansas City. Ramirez not playing for Cleveland. I think that gives the edge to Kansas City behind Walker. Cleveland has Bobby on the mound. Give me Kansas City minus 112. And then a great pitching matchup, Seattle Mariners playing against the Oakland A's. Wu versus Sears. Seattle doesn't hit lefties well. JP Sears, pretty good pitcher. But give me Seattle minus 162 to close out the series. And then Atlanta. Uh, it's tough to sweep a team. And I think they got a young pitcher on the mound. Didn't do so well last year in the playoff game. He got a little overwhelmed. But give me Atlanta plus 110. And then we go to Nerfies, my favorite bet, 6 outs that make you as nervous as can be. Cubs in Arizona, minus 110. Great pitching matchup. Colorado and Tampa Bay, pretty good first inning pitchers, and two teams that don't score in the first inning, minus 125. Pirates and Marlins, two teams that don't score in the first inning, minus 135. A's and Mariners, great pitching matchup. Minus 145, and then Boston and Texas. It all depends, I think, on DeGrom. You never know. Texas sometimes rocks guys pretty good in the first inning, but give me Boston and Texas minus 125. And then we go to the overs, and got a couple of conflicts here. First of all, it's not a conflict. Philadelphia, wind is blowing out. Give me team total over 4.5 against Washington. Wind blowing out 12, 13 miles an hour. They've scored 7 runs and 11 runs so far against them. I think they fly over this. They should. So give me Philadelphia team total over 4.5. Colorado and Tampa Bay. And I understand we've got the first run no inning. It's because of the pitching matchup. The wind is finally blowing out in Tampa Bay. And so now you can finally take use of that short porch, as they call it, the right field fence at 314 feet. It's actually blowing out toward left field, but it's blowing out as compared to the last 2 days where it's been blowing in. So give me Colorado and Tampa Bay over 7.5 behind Fellner and Bradley. And then Cleveland and Kansas City. Give me those guys over 7. Wind is blowing out kind of toward, I believe, the right foul pole at a pretty good clip. So 13 miles an hour. Give me Cleveland, Kansas City over 7, and then Minnesota, St. Louis over 8. You got the wind blowing out bad at 15 miles an hour, straight into center field. And then the A's in Seattle, give me under 7.5 behind those two great pitchers. Now for the prop bets, I don't have five best bets. Couldn't find five. So Pasquantino, love that guy, Sasquatch, over 1.5 bases. He's 6 of 8 against Bobby with one double and 2 home runs. So of his 3 hits, 3 of them have been extra base hits. Give me Pasquantino over 1.5 bases plus 140. And then Bobby, give me under 17.5 outs. He didn't hit that many times last year, about 60-something%. He didn't hit it early in the season, wind blowing out. I think Kansas City probably rocks him. You want to take care of this guy. He's their ace. He didn't start the first game. He had food poisoning. He's coming out there now. I think they don't let him go. Hopefully, he didn't go into the six. So give me Bobby under 17 and a half. And then Gore with Washington under 4.5 strikeouts. I think that Philadelphia will probably rock him pretty good. I hope so because we've got to bet on Philadelphia and Philadelphia over. And then a extra bet, Cubs in Arizona under 9.5. Two good offenses, but I think that total is too high. So there you have it. There are all our bets. We will put this picture up, and as most people do, as I do, you just go right through all of this ridiculous verbiage and go straight to the picks and just decide what you want. But if that's what you do, that's fine. Have a great day. Enjoy the baseball, and UFL starting today as well. Don't know much about it, but excited to watch the new version of the XFL. It's pretty cool that we got spring football. Have a great day.